What's up, guys? You know I'm coming at you with another Nicki song, man. We're going to do Nicki Minaj Hard White today. Shout out to all the barbs out there, man. Y'all showed up and showed out, as y'all like to say, for the Fractions reaction, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the good comments on there, man, and the feedback. You know, there's a lot of people that were like, man, you got to pay attention to the context of when this song was made. And that's true. You know what I'm saying? Because that Glorilla line, I fucked that up. You know what I mean? That was about somebody else. Glorilla wasn't even popping back then. So yeah, y'all keeping me on my my P's and Q's, and I appreciate that. So we gonna get into Hard White today. This is another big, highly requested song that you guys want me to get into. So I'm gonna get into that. I know Up in Flames is another one. There's a lot. So make sure you continue to put what songs you want me to do on there, and I'll get to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at all the comments. I may not respond to everybody, but I see everybody. That's the beauty about having a small channel that's not big. Lost in Vegas, you get kind of caught up in the sauce, right? You get caught up in all the kind of comments because there's a ton of people, you know what I mean? We got a bigger channel over there. The benefits of this is the only benefit of having a small channel, by the way, is I can kind of see everybody's comments, man, and kind of see what you guys want me to do. And Manny will be back, guys. We're just, like I said, I'm going to probably do more of the hip hop stuff, but we got way more stuff planned for the channel, man, and way more other things that we're going to do on the channel, other content. So without further ado, man, let's get into it, man. We got Nicki Minaj, Hard White. Let's get it. Okay.
Work hard just to get half back.
Okay.
Work hard just to get half back. Get into it that way.
Okay.
I ain't coming through unless the back straight. I used to work hard just to get half back.
Hey.
Work hard just to get half.
Okay, let's touch the chorus real quick because she came out busting with the chorus right off rip, right? So work hard just to give half back. I think that's self-explanatory, right? You know, hustling backwards is like what I like to say. You know what I mean? Can't be hustling backwards. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, right? It's got to make dollars and cents. You know what I mean? All them bars. You got to have that. It's got to make money, right? So she's saying work hard just to give half back. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't coming through unless the bag's straight. So I've learned from my mistakes is what I'm taking from that. Maybe when she first started in her career, you know what I mean? Just getting on or whatever the case may be, she wasn't getting the money like that. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be hustling backwards. I'm not going to work this hard just to get half of the money. No. We need, the money needs to be right. Okay, cool. That's what kind of time she's on. Let's get it. Let's get back to it.
Straight. I used to work hard just to get her back.
Okay.
Work hard just to get her back. Hey, yo, just last week I told him to pick a side. I bust shots, don't duck if it don't apply. Bay out in Paris, he told me to pick a ride.
Come on.
Psych made you look, I still didn't pick a guy. I'm the trophy of the game, everybody trying to win me.
Okay, hold on. I got to touch that, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to touch that. What she say? Just last week, I told him to pick a side. Pick which side you on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's oppositions. I don't know if that's friends of hers. You know what I mean? Like, you got to pick a side. You can't be riding the line. Kind of sounds familiar, right? Because we came off the Drake marathon, you know what I mean, with the Iceman project. Drake's like, no, you have to pick a side. There is no Switzerland in this bitch. Even though I kind of say that all the time. I'm like, I ain't got no dog in this race, but I get it, right? She's like, nah, you got to pick a side. She's all, I bust shots. Don't duck if it don't apply. So if I ain't talking about you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Is the way I'm taking that line. But those who know who I'm talking about, they know. You know what I'm saying? Is how I'm taking that. You know what I'm saying? She said, Bay out in Paris, he told me to pick a ride. She's all, psych, made you look. I still didn't pick a guy. So I think that's a Nas play there. I mean, Barbs, you guys have been really good telling me if I'm, you know, if it's a stretch or if I'm just kind of, you know, on point or if I'm not on point. I think that's a Nas reference because Made You Look by Nas. How many times he say, they shooting, I made you look, right? He said that I don't know how many times in that song, right? When she started this verse, she said, you know what I'm saying? I told him to pick a side. I bust shots, right? Don't duck if it don't apply. So I think that's a whole Nas scheme there. You know what I'm saying? They shooting, made you look. And she's like, psych, made you look. So I think that that's a Nas play there. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that that's kind of a Nas play there. And I thought that was smooth. She's saying that basically she ain't picked the dude yet. You know what I mean? So this is probably prior. You guys have told me, make sure you understand when this song was made. So this is probably prior to her husband that she's with now. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what she's saying. Let me know. Let's get back to it.
Hey, yo, just last week I told him to pick a side.
Hey.
I bust shots, don't duck if it don't apply.
Yeah.
Bay out in Paris, he told me to pick a ride.
Hey.
Psych Might made you look, I still didn't pick a guy. I'm the trophy of the game, everybody tryna win me. Me, Olivier, Jordan, done my baby Winnie. Partying in Paris, these bitches is embarrassed. Cause they know I'm the queen, I still didn't pick a heiress. Mirror, mirror, who's the fairest? You the motherfucking fairest. What I drop on his watch, I don't know about 150. I'm who they wishing to be. These hoes is on the gram, Nicki pitching the key. About the cop, Neverland, Michael up in the tree.
Okay.
Got bars and still broke, you might as well took a plea.
Hey.
Be in the bando, or would you rather move with Don Pablo?
Okay. I'm gonna pause it now. I was about to stop it. But I've been looking at the comments. Some of y'all like, man, you know what? You gotta fucking up the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try, you know what I'm saying, to kind of wait to pause until the verses are done. I'm gonna try, but it's kind of hard for me to do that because then I miss shit. Then I'm like, oh man, I forgot to do this, I forgot to do that, and I end up fucking missing the bars. So I'm gonna try. She said, I'm the trophy of the game, everybody trying to win me, right? I think that's self-explanatory, right? When you play a game, of whatever game it is, soccer is hot right now. You play soccer, at the end of the tournament, you win a trophy, right? She is the grand prize in this rap game. Nobody's fucking with her, right? And everybody's trying to win her. Everybody's trying to win her and be her, right? Me, Oliver, Jordan Dunn, my baby Winnie. I don't know who these people are. I'm assuming fashion designers and stuff like that. Partying in Paris. These bitches is embarrassed, right? I'm assuming she's talking about Fashion Week. That's the only thing I know about Paris. I feel every time I hear somebody talk about Paris on some fashion shit, it's just like Fashion Week. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I think of. So maybe you guys can give me some context if she's talking about something else. But I think she's talking about Fashion Week, maybe kicking it with fashion designers and supermodels and shit like that. So she's hanging out in crowds other people can't hang out in, right? Because they know I'm the queen. And I still didn't pick an heiress. That's a hard line right there, right? When you're a queen, if you're talking about like kings and queens, there is a beneficiary or someone that you see that's going to take your legacy over when you leave, right? And she's like, I ain't picked an heiress yet. So I don't know who's next up is what she's saying. When we say in hip hop, who's next up? Who's the next guy? Who's the next girl that's going to take hip hop and transcend it and keep it going, right? And keep it going in the right. She's like, I ain't picked one of them yet because ain't nobody got my stamp of approval. Hard line, right? Mirror, mirror, who's the fairest, right? Because she's on that embarrassed scheme. That's the rhyme scheme, right? Embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? Because they know I'm the queen. I still didn't pick an heiress, right? Embarrassed, heiress. Mirror, mirror, who's the fairest, right? You know, from mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all, right? The kind of fairy tale things, right? You the motherfucking fairest, right? So she finished that, right? Who's the fairest? You the motherfucking fairest. Nicki, right? So she finished that with heiress, fairest, right? That's the rhyme scheme. Then she starts stunting on you, right? You know what I'm saying? What I drop on his watch, about 150. And then I think she switched up the flow right here when she said, I'm the one they wishing to be. These hoes on the gram, Nicki pitching a key. That's hard, right? The Instagram play, you know what I mean? We know what Instagram's about, you know what I'm saying? And I think she's talking about, her counterparts or people, not her counterparts, other women in the rap game, right? That be on the gram talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Doing whatever they can for likes, right? You know what I'm saying? And what she's doing is a drug play there, right? A gram and a key, right? She's talking about, obviously Instagram, but it's also a drug reference, right? Talking about a gram is tiny, right? I don't sell drugs, so I can't weigh the shit out for you, but a gram is tiny, right? And she's like, no, I'm talking a key, kilos of this shit, like big bricks of this shit. When I come out, there's big money being moved around. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no grams, ain't no small shit with Nicki, is what she's saying. About to cop Neverland, Michael up in the tree. Michael Jackson had the property Neverland Ranch, which was kind of like a fucking zoo. He had all kind of animals and all this kind of stuff. So Michael up in the tree, I'm guessing, is a reference to like this motherfucker had a zoo in his house. You know what I'm saying? But he had his house up for sale after he passed away, right? So coming off the Instagram and I'm pitching a key line, I'm making big money moves, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't remember how much Michael Jackson estate was selling for, but it wasn't cheap. And her saying I'm about to cop it is just her stunting saying I'm about to buy Michael Jackson's estate. That's how much money I got. So just stunting, big boy talk, right? Big girl talk, right? Then she said, you got bars and still broke. You might as well took a plea. Come on, man. Come on, man. She just hitting you with bars after bars, right? To define the line. a jail scheme there, right? Bars, if you're in jail, is you behind bars, right? Is the term, right? But rhyme bars, right? You rapping well, right? You say you got bars, right? But you still broke. You might as well took a plea. So that's the play on the legal term. If somebody takes a plea, they are snitching on someone. They're taking a plea deal. You know what I'm saying? Well, typically when you snitch on somebody, you get a plea deal. But those two things are different things. You could take a plea deal to do something else. You could work undercover or some shit like that and get a plea deal where you get less time. But that's hard, right? To play on physical rap bars. You say you got bars, let me hear them. You say you got bars, let me hear them, right? You know what I'm saying? But you still broke. So you might as well take a plea. So you might as well have done some underhanded shit. You know what I'm saying? If you go to jail, typically, if you went to jail for some kind of crime, you know what I'm saying? At least when you get out, hopefully you got some money for the shit. You know what I'm saying? But you fucking, you say you got bars and you still broke? That's a hard line though, right? Even though there is a lot of people that have bars that are broke as hell though. And that's the point she's making. You know what I'm saying? You got bars and you still broke. You might as well done some illegal shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you would at least get some money. You probably do some time, right? You know what I'm saying? But you could take a plea deal and, you know what I'm saying? And keep some money. You know what I'm saying? Instead of giving us these weak ass bars and shit and you still broke. Then she finished it with being a bando, or would you rather move weight like Don Pablo, right? I just think she's saying if you're going to do it big is what she's saying, right? You know what I'm saying? If you want to be the dude, it's a drug reference. If you want to move little weight, you know what I'm saying? Coming off that Instagram scheme, right? You know what I'm saying? Talking about grams, you either do you want to be the guy at the top moving major weight, you know what I'm saying? Making lots of money, or do you want to be the street dude? You want to be a corner boy, you know what I'm saying? Or corner girl or whatever case may be, moving little fucking grams and shit. Nah, if you want to be in this rap game, you want to be the woman, right? Or the guy. You want to be making the money. Dope, man. Love the first verse. Let's keep it going.
Be in the bando, or would you rather move with Don Pablo? Work hard just to get her back. Work hard just to get her back. Get into it that way.
Hey, come on.
I ain't coming through unless the bed's straight. I used to work hard just to get her back.
Yeah.
Work
It's an
hard
earworm.
just to get her back. Hey, yo, just last week I told them they run done.
Hey.
My legacy could never be undone.
Come on.
I'm a prodigy, R.I.P. done. Got these bitches shook, they shocked, no stun gun.
Yeah.
I'm the Billy goat.
Yep, I got to stop it. Sorry. You know what I mean? For those who get mad that that I stop it and don't get through the verse, yeah, I got to talk about it. We got to talk about it, right? She said last week, I told them they run is done. I told them, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving you notice. Some states when you get a job, it's a right to work state. So they don't have to give you notice, and just like you don't have to give them notice to quit, right? They may not give you a good reference, but you could do that, right? She's giving you notice, right? She's like, I just told them, your run is done. Your reign is over. The small reign you had, is over, right? My legacy can never be undone, right? I'm a prodigy, R.I.P. Thun. Got these bitches shook. They shocked, no stun gun, right? That was hard, right? Shout out to Prodigy, man. Rest in peace to Prodigy, man. Rest in peace to Prodigy, Prodigy from, I was about to say Goody Mob. From Mobb Deep, you know what I'm saying? They had a song called Shook Ones. These bitches shook. So she's playing that reference, right? With the Shook Ones from Mobb Deep. Also, Prodigy had a song called, what was it called? Thun. Something Thun? I can't remember. What was it called? Oh, what was it called? You guys will give me. You guys will. What's Poppin' Thun? What's Poppin' Thun? That's what it was. So she's referencing Prodigy songs, What's Poppin' Thun, and when he was with Mobb Deep, they had the Shook Ones. Everybody knows the Shook Ones, which is hard, right? So love that piece of that line. But also she's saying, I'm a prodigy. When somebody says they're a prodigy, they are one of a kind. They have picked up a skill set so naturally, and they're so blessed at it that it almost comes like second hand to them. You know what I mean? And that's what she's referencing. I'm a prodigy when it comes to this rap game. So I don't know if you could even if you practice, you probably still would never fuck with me, is the way I'm taking that line. Also with the Prodigy from Mobb Deep line, right? They shocked, no stun gun, right? You know what I'm saying? They shocked because They reign is over is what she's saying. I'm about to come in killing it. And they in for a rude awakening is the way I'm taking that. Hard. Had to touch that. And shout out to Nicki, man, for giving homage to Prodigy, man. Prodigy was super dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Prodigy. Let's keep it going.
I used to work hard just to get her right.
I used to
work hard just to get her right. Hey yo, just last week I told them they run done.
Hey.
My legacy could never be undone. I'm a prodigy, R.I.P. dun dun. Got these bitches shook, they shocked, no stun gun. I'm the Billy goat, the goat's here.
Hey.
Vintage Hermes by Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Hey.
Lagerfeld customized my gold chair. I run the point, you bitches just go cheer. Look at my knockoffs, I told them knock it off.
I gotta stop it. Okay, Nicki. And her wordplay in this is crazy, right? With the stunt, with the undone or runs done, undone, R.I.P. thun, right? Bitches shook, no stun gun. That was hard, right? And then she switched it up to the goat, right? I'm the Billy goat, the goat's here, right? Vintage Hermes or Hermes, correct me if I'm wrong, by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So now she's in that goats here scheme, right? You know what I'm saying? Goats here, Jean-Paul Gaultier, right? Lagerfeld, customize my gold chair, right? I run the point, you bitches just go cheer, right? So that goats here, Gaultier, goats chair, right? Go cheer. That is all wordplay. She's wordplaying the fucking hell out of us right now. Killing the fucking game with this wordplay, right? But to define what she's saying here, right? She's saying she's the GOAT, right? And can't nobody fuck with her, right? And I run the point, basketball reference. I run the point. The point guard kind of calls the plays, right, on the fly and runs the offense, right? You bitches just go cheer, right? So you guys are just followers. You just are the hype people. You know what I'm saying? Is what she's saying. You follow the leader, so to speak. You are just like rah, you the rah people. You know what I'm saying? But you're not really affecting the game. That's a hard line. When you talk about how many ways can you talk about you're the best? I just don't know if there's many people that could do it better than Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually you will get tired of hearing that. Eventually you'll be like, yeah, you know what? I'm tired of hearing this now, Nicki. But I don't get tired of hearing it because she's got so many creative, dope ways to prove the point that she is that girl. She is her, as y'all say. That she is that girl, right? So when we talk about I'll run the point, man, I'm just running this rap game to the highest level, especially when we're talking about women. Y'all are just in the back cheering. You in the background. You know what I'm saying? Just stay in your lane. Just go cheer. Hard line. Let's keep it going, man. I just had to touch that. And the fucking wordplay that she's going off on, the wordplay scheme is crazy. I'm gonna try to let it run through this time, though, guys. I'm gonna try to let it play. All right, let's get back to it.
Work hard just to get her right. Hey yo, just last week I told them they run done. My legacy could never be undone. I'm a prodigy, R.I.P. dun dun. Got these bitches shook, they shocked, no stun gun. I'm the Billy goat, the goat's here. Vintage Hermes by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Lagerfeld customized my gold chair. I run the point, you bitches just go cheer. Look at my knockoffs, I told them knock it off. Anything that Nicki do, you know they knock it off. Put my crown on again and I'ma knock it off. Anything with Nicki in it, they gon' pocket off. I mean profit off, my plug drop it off. You see them copying my hair, tell them chop it
Get
off.
out of here, Nicki. Nicki knows she be crazy with them word plays, boy. Now we in this knock it off play, knock it off, fucking pocket off. You know what I'm saying? They go profit off. I mean, she is just crazy with these word plays. She's heating up. Should I hit y'all with the Ron Isley? Not yet. But yeah, but this shit it's worthy of the Ron Isley. But that shit is crazy, man. My God, what the fuck does she say? Let's go back up to Go Cheer, right? Because that was the last rhyme scheme, was the Go Cheer. Then she went into look at my knockoffs. I told them knock it off. So when somebody say knockoffs, it's fake, right? You can get fake purses, you can get fake watches. Those are all called knockoffs, right? That's the street term for that. It's knockoffs. But what she's saying is, look at all these girls trying to be me. Look at them copying me. You know what I'm saying? They fakes. I told them knock it off. Anything that Nicki do, you know they gonna knock it off. You know they gonna copy, right? Put my crown on again and I'm gonna knock it off. So now she's in this crazy, we using the same word in different contexts, right? So when we talk about wordplay, this shit is crazy. This is top level, man, right? Anything with Nicki in it, they gonna pocket off. I mean profit off. My plug, drop it off. So she fucked up purposely to show you I can play with these words, right? Anything that Nicki in it, they gonna pocket off. I mean profit off, right? So she's fucking this knock off, profit off fucking scheme. It's crazy with this wordplay, right? My plug, I'm gonna drop it off. You see him copying my hair, tell him chop it off, right? Bad girl whip with the top is off, right? Now you're gonna see him downgrade when I drop him off. So that fucking play, is she done with that? I think she's done with that profit off, knock it off scheme. This shit is incredible, right? You gotta give credit where credit's due. That whole knock it off, profit off, drop it off. I mean, come on, chop it off. I mean, she is word playing the hell out of this. You know what? I enjoyed this song in the first verse, but golly, she is going crazy in the second verse, man. Let's keep it going. Jesus.
My gold chair, I run the point, you bitches just go chair. Look at my knockoffs, I told them knock it off. Anything that Nicki do, you know they knock it off. Put my crown on again and I'ma knock it off. Anything with Nicki in it, they gon' pocket off. I mean profit off, my plug drop it off. You see them copying my hair, tell them chop it off. Body girl, whip the top is off. You know see him don't grid when me drop him off. I ain't never played a whole position. I ain't never have to strip to get the pole position. Hoes is dissing, okay, these hoes is wishing. You're in no position to come for O's position. I ain't moving weight, but I'm in a dope position.
I ain't moving weight, but I'm in a dope position.
Yeah, I love she repeated that. I ain't moving weight, but I'm in a dope position, because that's a hard line, right? I love that she repeated that. My goodness, man. Y'all don't know, I mean, the Barbs know, but I don't know if everybody knows what she did just in this verse, man. That was fucking incredible, man. When we came out of the chop it off, drop it off, that whole scheme, right? The whole wordplay scheme, right? I ain't never had to play the whole position. I ain't ever had to strip to get the pole position, right? That's hard, right? I ain't never had to sell my body, and we know who that could be talking about. There's a certain person that's going to remain nameless that was a stripper before she became a rapper, right? And so when you say pole position, right, stripping on a pole, but in a race car, like when you are a race car driver, if you're in the pole position, you're in number one spot. So I ain't never had to sell my soul to get the number one spot, is the way I'm taking it. Hard, right? Then she said, you hoes is dissing. Okay, these hoes is wishing. You in no position to come for O's position. I mean, let me get that right. These hoes is dissing. Okay, these hoes is wishing. You in no position to come for O's position. That was hard. So now we're in this position fucking wordplay scheme, right? So how many times did she do that? She did that. Was this the third or fourth transition in this wordplay scheme? Let's count them out. Let's count them out, because this deserves all the fucking praise. She started with run, done, undone, thun, right? Stun, gun, right? So that's one, that is one wordplay scheme, right? Then she went to the goats here, goatier, goat's chair, go chair, right? So that's two. That's the second wordplay scheme, right? Then we went to knock off. That whole knockoff scheme was crazy. Knock off, knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Pocket off, prop it off. You know what I'm saying? Chop it off, right? Crazy, right? Drop them off. Then we in position, right? So that was the third one. Position is number 4, right? No position in the pole position. These wishing, O's position. You know what I mean? I'm not moving weight, but I'm in a dope position, right? I don't sell drugs, but another word for drugs, is dope, right? But I'm in a great position, is what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't sell drugs, but I'm in a dope position. That is hard, right? To play on drugs. So we got wordplay, we got double entendres, we got flow changes. I mean, when we talk about the elite rappers, man, my gosh, she's killing this, man. Are we done? We're almost done. Let me go back. You know what I'm saying? Let me finish it up, and then I'll give you my conclusion. But I really wanted to highlight what she did in that verse. She lost her fucking mind. That was dope. That was dope. Dope position. Let's keep it going.
Wait, but I'm in a dope position.
I ain't moving weight, but I'm in a dope position.
Work hard
Just to get high back. Even the chorus.
Work hard
Yeah.
just to get high back. Get into it that way. I ain't coming through unless the back straight.
I used to.
Work hard
used
just
to-
to get high back.
I used to.
Work
Even
hard
that.
just to get high back. Work hard.
Hey.
Work hard.
Just last week, I told him to pick a side.
I bust shots,
Don't duck if you don't apply. That could have been a verse too. She could just do so much. I mean, a chorus, not a verse. Hey, hey, Yeah, even the beat's cool. Shout out the producers. Shout out the producers. Yeah, that was hard, man. Shout out the producers. We got Boy Wonder and Ill Mind that made the beat on this. Fire, man, all the way through. Even the chorus, man. I was saying that as the song was kind of finishing up. Even the chorus, where I used to work hard just to get that. I used to blend in the chorus. Those are little nuances that you could just kind of overlook. But that comes with putting a good song together. She knows how to put a good song together. She just does, man. So shout out to everybody that suggested or requested to do Hard White. That was hard as fuck, man. I enjoyed that a lot. Same thing with Fractions. That was hard as well. So we're going to keep this going. Make sure you guys request and comment. Let me know which songs you want me to do next from Nicki. And make sure you upvote it too. If you agree with the song request that people are putting in there, make sure you upvote it so then that way I can kind of be like, okay, this is something that you guys really want us to do. So that's it, man. I enjoyed that, man. She killed it as always. I'm enjoying it, man. I was about to say I'm Ryan and that's nobody. No, man. So I appreciate you guys, man. Until next time, man. Love you guys. We're going to keep this rolling. I'm going to have some other stuff coming out too in the middle of this Nicki marathon or whatever we want to call it. So just be on the lookout for that and give it a shot. Give it a shot. I know y'all here for the Nicki, but give other videos a shot, man. You know, I work hard on these. And when I bring Manny in, and even on Lost in Vegas, man, we work hard on our videos, man. We don't just put shit out, which is you can see these videos are long. And we try to kind of give our all and really try to dissect the bars and have it and do it kind of an entertaining way. So that's it, man. Love you guys. I'm out. I'm Ryan. Till next time.